Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer. I like to start off by welcoming all the new folks, but also just saying thank you so much to all the folks who have been rocking with me for a little bit. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing to the channel. Just thank you for all the love. I really appreciate you. Hopefully this reading will resonate. If it does, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below how it resonates, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that you can see more videos like this one. All right, but this is a couples love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising sign Virgo. All right, we're just going to be taking a look at what's going on between you, your boo thing, any messages, advice that want to come through for you. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on with you guys. All right, what's going on with Virgo and that boo thing? Ooh. Bottom of the deck we have Rainbow Reviver. So we have here luminosity, abundance, intimacy, boundaries, resolving conflict, and sexual freedom. So I kind of have the feeling that some of you may be having a hard time asking for what you need or what you want in the relationship. You may be feeling a bit of a disconnect. Could also be in a space where you're really focused on the needs and wants of your partner to the detriment of yourself. Right? With the resolving conflict and the sexual freedom, there may be some issues surrounding, you guys' sexual life. You may be feeling a bit disconnected, which may be making it hard for you to kind of connect with your partner in that way. I feel like here with luminosity, you may not be feeling your best, your greatest. You may not be feeling like your partner is giving you all the love and care that you need in order to feel close to them. But I kind of get the feeling you may not be voicing your concerns. And if you are, it may be in through arguments, right? Also with abundance here, there may be some financial things that may be affecting the relationship, affecting you guys' connection to one another. But I kind of feel here with boundaries, I feel like it's a need for you to kind of voice what it is you need and to set your boundaries, to set your limits on what it is you will and will not kind of put up with in the relationship, that kind of thing. But let's get some more info. Let's see what's going on with Virgo, their boo thing. I do kind of get the feeling you want to feel closer to your partner, but there may be other things affecting the relationship at this time, making it harder for you guys to connect, to communicate on a deep level, which may be affecting your own kind of confidence, your own kind of joy and enjoyment of, your relationship and life altogether. But let's see what's going on here with Virgo and their boots. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have here Seven of Swords. So I kind of feel like here with this Seven of Swords, there may be some unspoken things, some things that you haven't been saying, or maybe your partner hasn't been saying about how they're feeling, right? I kind of feel like here we do have the Five of Pentacles under the Seven of Swords. So I kind of feel like there's some almost feelings of kind of going out it alone in the relationship, or not getting what you need, what you deserve, what you desire out of the relationship. Like I was saying, I feel like that may be affecting you guys' physical relationship, but also like just your emotional connection as well here with this intimacy. And so we have here Death and Judgment at the not the bottom of the deck, but at the center here of your reading. So yeah, I kind of feel like you guys have been going through a transition over some time now, right? Some changes. There could have been maybe like a breakup or some time apart. And I kind of feel like here with the King of Wands and Temperance here being in your blockage, that maybe, you know, there's kind of almost here a disconnect when it comes to, you know, what you guys want, what you guys need in the relationship. But I feel here with this Judgment here, it's like almost time to kind of level up, or to let some things be known in the relationship, right? It could even be here that one of your needs is being focused on more than the others, and there's an imbalance in who's, you know, receiving or who's giving, if that makes any sense. So here with the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands, I feel like you guys are in a space, if you did like go through a separation or a pause, or just you guys were in a space where you were transitioning or changing, almost, you know, just going through a change within your relationship. You're in a space now where you're trying to kind of come back together, to kind of get things settled, to get comfortable with one another again, right? Here in the past, we have the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like here in the past, there was some pain associated with who, you know, a lack of an equal give and take in the relationship. But I feel like if that is true here, that currently you're in a space where you, almost like you guys may be talking through this, or you may be in a space where you're ready to kind of let these things be known, so that you can kind of move beyond it and move into a new space in your relationship. So here with the energy coming in, we do have the Eight of Wands and the Star. So I do kind of feel like you guys, if you were like in a space where you guys were disconnected or not feeling connected to your partner, you are in a space where you're moving towards, you know, kind of reconnecting and creating I feel like a deeper connection here with the Star. Almost like bearing it all, being very like vulnerable with your partner. Ow, sorry, I hit my finger. And so then here we have in the near future the King of Cups and the Magician. So I almost see this as, you know, this could be your partner here, trying their best to kind of be more, I feel like, be more emotionally available, but also like aware of themselves, but also your needs, right? And so here in your energy, we have Justice and the Page of Pentacles. So I do kind of feel like you are in a space where you do want to kind of move into like new ground, new territory with your partner. But I kind of feel like you want things to be more balanced going forward, as far as, you know, the give and take between the two of you. But also I feel like your emotional connection, your intimacy, and like I feel like there's a desire here for your needs to be met, not just your partner's. And so here in your partner's in your partner's energy, we have the 7 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like they may be in a space where they feel like they have like a lot on their plate. And this may be affecting the relationship, right? There may be some confusion going on with, you know, what you guys are doing, where you guys are going. Could even be there's just some kind of confusion around what it is they need to be giving and doing for the relationship. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And so then for your advice, we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups. So I do kind of feel like there's a need for you to kind of be honest with your partner about how you're feeling here. But I kind of feel like with the Queen of Swords, you know, she's very blunt, right? Almost like very no nonsense. Excuse me. It's like I feel like there's a need for like emotional awareness here, and in order, I feel, for you guys to kind of move into this new space emotionally, to kind of reconnect and to kind of start on like solid ground, there's a need to be honest and open about your feelings, about your desires, about what you want going forward, and to really just bear it all, that kind of thing. And like with the Queen of Swords here, it's like not taking any kind of not putting anyone's needs or feelings before your own, right? But I also kind of feel like there's a need for you to be very much aware of what it is you're feeling in order to be able to communicate that, but also to, I feel with this boundaries here, to kind of disconnect from like putting your partner's feelings before your own. Okay. And so then here in your outcome, we have the 9 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do kind of feel like if you were in a space of like anxiety, uncertainty, kind of fear surrounding like where this relationship is going, there is like change here with the Wheel of Fortune, right? And I feel like this is kind of almost like opening up a portal. But we're going to go ahead and clarify. So let's clarify this Death and Judgment here. Some of you guys could be, you know, maybe in the process of moving in together or thinking about moving in together. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like there's a need or at least a desire here for more stability within the relationship, but also almost like I feel like there's almost like an awareness of self here going on. But also like the need to incorporate or be aware of other people's, well, your partner's desires or your partner's needs, right? But I kind of feel like that may be on your partner's end, right? They could have been, in the past, they may have been very focused, almost even detached from the relationship and very focused on themselves, focused on what they need. And I feel like almost you guys are in this space of transition where you guys are kind of coming together, and in order to do so, there's a need for everybody's needs to be met, and for everybody to, feel secure. And, I'm saying everybody, but for the two of you. In order for, stability and feeling secure within the relationship. Okay, but let's look at the King of Wands and Temperance. Alright, so we have the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So there may be here almost like a tendency to kind of wait. Almost wait. That's kind of what I'm getting. Waiting. Here with the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting till they they feel like doing something, or they want to do it. So like this could be your partner's energy, where with Temperance here, I feel like there's this desire to kind of come together, to kind of work together, to connect with one another. But I almost feel like there's like this focus on one person's desires or one person's needs, and then the other person's desires or needs kind of get put to the back of the line, put on pause, put on hold. Almost like very like controlling, to the point where, like almost like what I say goes. And if I don't feel like, we should be doing this, then we're not going to do it. And then like there may be like a tendency on your end to kind of just kind of go with whatever your partner wants in order to kind of keep things like even keel. Or there could even be like a tendency to kind of just wait for the other person to almost like kind of get their things together, or maybe even just waiting on that person, like a waiter, if that makes sense. But let's look at this Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. Oh. Let's get one more for the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. Okay. So we have here the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Yeah, so I do kind of get the feeling there, you know, there's a desire here to, you know, kind of come together, to start afresh, to start anew, to almost like reignite a relationship, reignite the love, kind of bring the love back into the connection, into the relationship. But with these pages here, I almost feel like this may be your energy showing up with as the pages, or just a desire for something new. But I almost feel like you may be almost like following your partner's lead, almost to the point where you forget about yourself, forget about your needs. You don't focus on yourself. You kind of just go with what your partner wants. All right, let me know down in the comments if this is resonating. So let's look at the Three of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we have here the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I do kind of feel like there was some anxiety, some confusion surrounding, it could be like who does what, or whose needs come first, that kind of thing. And I almost feel like you were the one who was left out. Your needs weren't being met. And this kind of caused, I feel like it caused a rift in the relationship. And I feel like here with the Wheel on the bottom of the deck, I feel like you may have gone through like an internal change where you kind of realize that in order for you to get what you want, for your needs to be met, there was going to be a need for a change, not only within the relationship, but within you. And I feel like you may have like started moving forward, or kind of like showing up different in the relationship, moving different in the relationship, in order to kind of express how you're feeling to you know, so that you can get your needs met. But let's look here at the Eight of Wands on the Star. Oh, snap. One second. But there could also be like on your end, like some fears associated with where the relationship is going, or if things will change. I don't know what I was thinking about. Hold on. 8 of Wands and the Star. Alright, so we have here the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Yeah, I do kind of get the feeling here with the Moon, you guys may have gone through like an emotional time, but currently you're in a space of like healing and like trying to figure out how to come together in like in a new way, in a more loving way, in order to kind of have this, you know, happy, fulfilling relationship. But I almost get like this fear associated with like maybe things, you know, won't change, or maybe things will go back to how they were. Well, let's look at this King of Cups and the Magician. Oh, wow. 1 second. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So I do kind of get the feeling you guys are in a space where you are moving towards, you know, a different or a new emotional space within you guys' relationship, right? I feel like this is you guys kind of trying to manifest almost like a deeper connection, more intimacy, right? And I feel like, you know, in the past, things may have been a little bit wonky in the relationship, but you guys are really focused on bringing in, I feel like, new energy into the relationship. Something more secure, something more grounded, something more stable, but also like emotionally, like built on like a deeper emotional connection, right? But let's look here at your energy with Justice and Page of Pentacles. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you're in a space where you're really focused on like getting your connection, bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Getting your connection more stable, more secure, and like moving in the right direction. But I feel like that it's like this new, more stable connection is going to, I feel, need to be grounded on like better communication, where you are, I feel like you're upfront about, you know, what may not be working in the relationship, what you need, right, to keep things going and flowing in the right way, right, and keeping things balanced, not only in the relationship but within yourself, right? I feel like it's a need for like an awareness of self, awareness of what's going on within you, so that you can be better able to kind of communicate that, and not being like afraid to kind of open up about how you're feeling with your partner, or to put, put your needs first. Okay, well, let's look at this Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles and your partner's energy. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords, for some of you, your partner may be like putting their energy elsewhere, right? Giving their energy to other things outside of the relationship, which I feel then is taking away from, the stability in the relationship, right? I feel like for everybody it may be different. For some of you, with the Seven of Swords, you guys may be suspicious of your partner. You may feel like your partner, or you may even know that your partner may be, also with the sexual freedom, could possibly be have some infidelity issues going on here. But I'm almost getting like a I hate to say it, but almost like a dictatorship, like your partner may be very much focused on what they want, what they need, how they feel, to the point where they don't think about what you need or what you want. It's almost giving me the vibes of someone who feels like, if their needs aren't met, or if they don't get what they want, then like no one's going to be happy. That kind of thing. Okay, but let's look at this here, Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Here in the outcome. So we have here the Four of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune again. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do kind of feel like you guys here with this Four of Cups are in a space where you are kind of unhappy with how things are in the relationship. But I do get the feeling that with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands that you guys are wanting to work through this, to work on kind of getting things more balanced in the relationship and kind of turning over a new leaf. But I feel like going forward, in order for that, to be maintained, is going to be a need for a balance of give and take, a balance of like energy in the relationship, right? It can't just be one person that's like working to improve the relationship, working to improve the connection, right? It can't just be one person's needs being met or one person's desires like outweighing the other person's. Yeah, there's going to be a need for like a continued change within the relationship, right? And with death and judgment here being in the current energy in the relationship, I do kind of feel like you guys are going through a transformation, a transition, that may be revealing some things about yourself, your partner, what's kind of at the root of, why things may be the way they are in your relationship. And I feel like in order for things to kind of get on the right track, there's going to be a need to kind of continue to work on, these changes, both within the relationship, but also within, yourselves, in the way that you're showing up in the relationship, right? I do feel like there's a need for more balance, for not just one person's desires or needs to be focused on, or to outweigh the others. Okay, but let's get some more advice from the ancestors to go along with this Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups. What additional advice do the ancestors have here for Virgo? All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles again. Yeah, I do feel like this is, Three of Pentacles has shown up a lot today. But I feel like, there may be, it's a need to kind of work together. I almost get here that some of you may, have a fear that if you kind of pull back your energy, or if you stop giving as much as you've been giving in the relationship, that your partner won't step up or won't kind of work to work on the relationship. But I feel like here with this Lovers in reverse, it's kind of time for you to stop waiting on your partner, or stop giving so much of yourself and not expecting the same in return. But also, it's time for you to focus on your connection with yourself. Make sure that you're giving to yourself as much as you're giving to your partner and to the relationship, right? And when I look at this Knight of Pentacles, I almost feel like, I want to say it may be time for like your partner to grow up. I don't know. That seems really harsh, but like you may be waiting on them to kind of grow up, or to kind of to start being what you need in a relationship. And it's like time for you to stop doing that, and to like start putting your energy and your focus on yourself, improving yourself, loving on yourself, giving to yourself, right? And if they're like not willing to match your vibe, then it may be time for you to reassess the relationship. Okay, but let's close this out here with some advice and a spirit message. So what's the advice here for Virgo to go along with this reading? Okay, so we have Cat, independent. We're going to read from the book on this. It says, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Cats are unpredictable, independent, and mysterious creatures. They love the night. Cat people are highly selective when they choose friends and would be advised to guard against being so picky they become reclusive. Cat as totem brings psychic gifts and creativity. Cats are in constant communication with spirit and bridge the world of the seen and unseen. Who has not witnessed a cat looking around an empty room as though following a ghost? They will shuffle away from unsavory situations and step away from problems. If you are a cat person, pay close attention to the felines in your life. Reach out with your questioning mind and ask them to share their secrets. Listen to the intuition they share. Watch their body language. Learn the subtleties. Cats are healers. They live in the now. They are natural yogis. Place them on your lap and pet them. Their counterclockwise energy rotation will mingle with your clockwise spin and neutralize negative energy and set the world right. If cat is your totem, you are blessed with many lives and many chances. Remember that your supernatural insights will guide you. Pamper yourself like the cat and remember how good it is to just be your content self. Have you been isolated because of being too selective? Has laziness made you forget your zest for living? Have life's challenges got you up a tree? Don't let the dogs bug you. Okay? Yeah, the cat energy is making me think of boss. Like, I feel like it's time for you to reconnect with yourself, with your own desires, right? I feel like you may have forgotten them because you were so focused on like your partner's desires, your partner's needs. And it's kind of time for you to get back to yourself, to get back to like your independence. And I feel like also like your intuition, trusting your intuition, listening to yourself, listening to what you need, what you want, and start, making decisions based on that. Okay, but let's close this out with final message from Spirit. All right, so we have here synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's time for you to kind of like start paying attention to your intuition, paying attention to the synchronicities, right? But also like seeing like the deeper message within your connections, within your relationships, but also like within yourself, like what is going on within you? How are you feeling, right? And what is that saying to you? And how can you listen to it and be more observant and start moving in a way that is in alignment and is balanced with what your like intuition, your internal world is like trying to tell you about like your external world. Hope that made sense. But that's all I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.